right. We have group 4 is on tap here. I thought
Prosecution.
Yes, I thought I might try to put the video back on so you can see our colleagues, but if the sound is not good, we'll turn it off again. And just a reminder, we can't go over 10 minutes. So.
Okay, try. I think you need to be closer to the microphone.
Who's first?
Shannon.
Okay, Ms. Sorensen, come on up. Okay.
Okay, so do we have a group 4 ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Prosecution. Deci condamnarea traficanților în
Okay.
da? Prosecution of traffickers.
Okay. Hi everyone. All right, my name is Shannon Sorensen, and this is my group. We did the prosecution methods in comparison with Moldova and Florida.
Can you hear? Okay. Go ahead. But talk loud and slow.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. We did the prosecution methods and the comparison between Florida and Moldova when dealing with human trafficking. Every half an hour, someone is being trafficked in America, and every hour it's being globally. Every minute, it's happening globally. Human trafficking is the illegal trade and coercion of human beings for the purposes of reproductive slavery, commercial sexual exploitation, forced labor, or a modern-day form of slavery. We're going to try to play a video. I hope everyone can see it.
We don't have, I did not download this video, but it's a couple of, is it here? No, it's not here.
Okay.
Okay,
we skipped it. Okay. The government in Florida as well as Moldova prohibits all forms of trafficking through Articles 165 and 206 of the Criminal Code. That goes for Moldova. In October 2000, the Trafficking Victims Protection Act was implemented in Florida, and it was reiterated in 2003. Prior to these, no comprehensive federal law existed to protect victims of trafficking or to prosecute these traffickers. The goals of TVPA is to prevent human trafficking overseas, to protect victims and help them rebuild their lives in the U.S. with the federal state support, and to prosecute traffickers of persons under stiff federal penalties.
Can Julia say a couple of words about Moldova?
Yes.
Do you want to go?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's Julia, right? Yeah. Julia. That's Julia.
Julia is here. She will speak a little bit
about
Moldova. Okay, Julia, come on. It's about us, Julia, from your group?
Can I hear? Can I go?
So would you allow Julia Irina from Moldova to speak a bit about prosecution in Moldova?
Yes.
A couple minutes.
Yes, if Julia could go, please.
Okay, Julia. It's a previous slide, yeah, previous slide. We are talking about the slide destination countries for Moldova.
Okay. So, on the slide you can see the top destination countries for Moldova. The purpose is for the trafficking of human beings from Moldova are first of all sexual exploitation, forced labor, compulsion into begging, and sometimes it is a combined form of exploitation, forced labor and sexual exploitation. Sometimes the purpose is removal of the objects. So, but as initially Moldova was assumed as a country of origin, over the last 10 years her status has changed, yes, and now it is also a country of transit and destination for human trafficking.
Specifically, we are talking about internal trafficking from Transnistria or from the village to the city.
Yes, but as international trafficking still prevails, Moldova needs some international cooperation. And here we can see that Moldova has 35 agreements with 26 countries, and namely we have a cooperation agreement with CESI,
International organization.
Yeah, Southeast European Cooperation Initiative. It was signed in 2002.
And a couple more, okay, go on because no time.
Yes, and we have challenges with the prosecution, as we have several obstacles. We have difficulties in establishing cooperation with the countries of destination, and we have several problems with
testifying victims.
Testifying and identifying victims. So sometimes victim and trafficker are close relatives or acquaintances. So
they drop off
they
their
are
testimony.
vulnerable.
Previous one.
They are vulnerable because they are threatened by traffickers. Children are also vulnerable because they are cannot testify.
Okay.
Yes, and that's why law enforcement needs an individual approach to victims.
Okay, so I think we will stop here because we do not have too much time. And some more information about Moldova law. We are listening to you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, do you think we should move to group 5 now?
Yeah, maybe we can listen to a couple of information about United States persecution.
Yes. Okay, yeah, they wanted to. Okay, let's let them finish theirs first. Good. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can everybody hear me? Okay. Okay. The majority of human trafficking cases here in the United States pertaining to Florida. This is.
No, the camera.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Can you see me now?
Hold the microphone.
Yeah, we can see you now. Hold the microphone.
Hold the microphone. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The majority of human trafficking cases prosecuted in Florida are prosecuted federally. Laws pertaining to Florida statute include laws concerning adults.
Close the microphone. Can you keep close the microphone? Okay.
Adults. Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Laws pertaining to adult human trafficking allows for penalties of those who traffic. These are such as pimps or traffickers. And laws pertaining to minors, they do not have to provide evidence when in court or under any circumstance, but adults do have to provide evidence of being trafficked. And within these human trafficking cases, there are such thing as facilitators. Facilitators are those who are like the in-between person, such as hotel managers, taxi cab drivers, anyone who knowingly contributes to the act of sex trafficking.
Okay.
Yeah. Now for our other person.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Elizabeth.
Quickly, we're just going to talk about our resolutions because we came with our problems.
Yeah, briefly, if possible, briefly.
Our resolutions is that the government in Moldova and the United States do recognize human trafficking as a threat to national security, but they don't realize that human trafficking is a major human rights violation. What we propose is that prosecution focuses more on the victims, because the victims are afraid of their traffickers and they're also afraid of being prosecuted. If the prosecution were to focus more on rehabilitation, the prosecutor's case would be stronger because they're reliant.
What did you say? A couple of handouts in which you can follow what is happening in both countries. They try to put on slides the comparison.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, please, but we are running out of time. So can you summarize as a conclusion?
Bye, guys. It was nice meeting you again.